we're going to have one single familiar organisation called Great British Railways, and it will run all the different aspects of the railway in order to bring the whole thing together. It's 3 years to the week, actually, since that disastrous timetable change in May 18, where the entire system melted down. And when people said, well, who's got control of this? The answer was no one. There was no guiding mind. There was no, as the media used to like to say, fat controller looking after the railway. And today's reforms, what I'm announcing, takes care of all of that with a familiar brand, Great British Railways, that I think people will, be pleased to see having somebody in control.
Yeah, but one of the key points of privatisation was to separate track and train. You're saying that completely failed and bring it all back together again?
There are many successes, not least that twice as many people are using the railways. That was a big success of privatisation. But it became very, very fragmented. So if you were to say, whose fault is it that this train has broken down? There are actually 400 people to allocate the blame within the organisation who literally, crazy, would have to work out the size of the bird that hit the overhead line that caused the problem, and it would be attributed either to Network Rail or to the rail companies. It's just too complicated. But I don't want to go back to the days of British Rail either. We had declining passenger numbers and railway stations closed and things. So this will be still with the involvement of the private sector, running the concessions, running the actual trains, but they get paid for running those trains on time, keeping them tidy and clean, and it will be a single organisation selling you the tickets and running the timetable.